Sí, tiene una gran energía. Y yo quiero, por favor, que lo recibamos de pie a nuestro amigo coach de vida, Frank Íñiguez.
Hagas una promesa, ponte atención, porque si tú te haces esa promesa, es posible, es definitivo, no posible, es definitivo que la puedes lograr. No puede entrar algo en tu cabeza que tú no creas que puedas lograr.
Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Íñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and today's topic is the family, a topic that goes to my heart. Family is very important. It has always been important, and nowadays there are so many subliminal messages that are contributing to splitting families. Oh, it's not working out between you and I. You go your way, I go my way, and the kids get split. That's not cool, man. We need to think about that. Back then it used to be, well, let's duke it out and let's work it out and it's going to be good. We have to talk. I want to hang around with the kids and I want to help you raise them. And nowadays, it's so easy for people to just walk away. So I'm going to say a few stories and hopefully we can put it all together and wrap it up and make it a great video so you can maybe love it and share it. So there's this one company called High Body, and they reached out to me and the guy says, hey man, I met you a few years ago and I like the way you present, and we have a company and we'd like to invite you to come and talk to our members. And I said, oh great. Are there any restrictions? And he says, no, make sure that you share about the family, you share about them, you share things that are going to benefit them, and then they can take it over to their family and everybody's going to be happy. And I said, are there any restrictions? And he says, no, go ahead. We like to see what you do with this presentation. And I said, okay, great. And sure enough, I show up and I tell them about the power of thought, and I tell them about taking care of their mind and their body and how to communicate with themselves and others and family. And I finish my presentation and I get into the phone call and he says, hey, we liked your presentation. We like you to come in and present for anywhere between 400 and 500 people. And I'm like, whoa, wow, that's great. So as soon as he told me, I started doing my miles with that family, High Body in mind. I said, I want to deliver the best that I can deliver. If I'm going to have an opportunity to talk to anywhere between 400 and 500 people, I want to make it good. I want to make sure that once I get off the stage, everybody that's listening is going to take something great for themselves. And so I started planning it out, and along the planning, I'm thinking I'm going to talk to them about the seeds, and whatever we plant is what whatever seeds we plant, that's what we're going to get in return. And I said, yeah, most of us speakers, we do that. But what about the land, where we plant the seeds? How about cleaning the land and preparing the land? And I made a connection with the mind. If we clear thoughts that are not going to work out, and if we set up the mind so that whatever we plant in there can grow, then we need to clear it up. And I did, and I talked about that, and it's going to show in the video. It's in Spanish, what I did for them. However, when it comes to it, I'm just going to do a short clip. Maybe I can talk over it. I don't know. Maybe we'll just put it out like that. And also, I love the fact that High Body does have that interest in their members. And when I talked to the owner, I said, well, any restrictions of what I say? Do you want me to promote? What do you want me to do? And he says, no, man, it's about the family. We feel that every person that joins our company is a family member. So anything that's going to benefit them and their family, you're welcome to just go ahead and plan it out. And I said, oh, okay, great. And it touches my heart, because they said, for the business part, we're going to get somebody else, but for the personal growth, we want you to give the best that you have for these family members, because we know if they take personal tools that are going to benefit them and benefit the family, then we're going to be fine, because then they're going to be fine. They're going to contribute to the company, and the company is going to grow as a family. And I said, wow, that's interesting. So I also left them a cheer because on the first event that I had with them, I wanted to hear from the people that are there what they thought of the company. And all I could hear is, wow, this company really takes care of us. This company does work, and on. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. So I made a cheer for them where they're tapping on the table and I'm going, hi, body, funciona, which means works. It was really exciting.
Mis hijos se merecen correr en una área que sepan que es su hogar de refugio. Todos lo merecemos. So, ahorita, si sientes ñañaras en el estómago, felicidades, ese es tu sueño. Si no sientes, nomás vas a hablar por hablar, vas a perder tiempo. Mejor di paso, no me atrevo. Este fin de semana atrévete. ¿Cuál es tu sueño? ¿Sabes qué? Hay sueños perdidos. Hay personas que se vinieron de México, de Honduras, de Guatemala, de El Salvador y voltearon y les dieron la bendición. Que Dios te bendiga, amigo. No te apures, mami. Voy a ir a comprarte tu casa. Ya pasaron 10 años, 20 años. La viejita se murió y nunca le llegó ese regalo que tú prometiste. ¿Cuál es tu sueño? Tú miraste a tu pareja y le dijiste, mi amor, te prometo que vamos a tener nuestra casa de momento. Hoy es tu día, hoy es tu momento de decir cuál es tu sueño. De la señora Gaeta, del señor Arturo y del señor Sergio, no espero menos que digan que esto se tiene que ir mundialmente. No espero menos. Y todos ustedes son los líderes que lo llevan al siguiente nivel.
I want to take a special moment to thank my friend Jorge Borjas from Borjas Studios, because he was the one that filmed this in Vegas for High Body, and he got to share the clip. So thank you so much. If you're interested in hiring him for any events, give him a call. So I was out there in Vegas about 3 weeks ago. I finished my speech, and there were a lot of people interested in other programs that I teach. One of them is called SEPA. In English, that's the program that I talk about, PSI. And I talked about EC, a program that I wrote. And then I talked about Mastermind. Currently, in my first speech, I had this wonderful family, Marta, Pablo Jr., and Lexi Morales. They heard my speech in Vegas, and they took SEPA, and then they took Mastermind. And this time around, I met another family. His name is Antolin, her name is Nancy, and they have a son named Johan, and a daughter named Naylene, and a little baby, which I don't remember the name. I'm sorry. And they said, hey, Frank, you talked about other programs that you do, and we're interested in the next program. I said, oh, my next program is in California, and it's in the LA area, and it's called SEPA. And he says, well, we want to go, and these people live in Hayward, California. It's 8 hours from LA. And I thought, that's going to be pretty intense. You're finishing Vegas, and now to go back home and then get ready to come back for SEPA, that's going to be intense. And to my surprise, they showed up and they're like, wow, when we heard you speak for 3 hours, it was kind of like, this is cool. We thought, what is he going to talk about for 3 hours? And it was just so quick. Now we come for 3 days, and it's like, what are they going to do for 32 hours? And it went by so fast, and it was so much information, so much great information. It was well worth the trip. And he says, so what's next? And I go, well, I have EC, Elevando Conciencia, the following week. I know that it's a lot of work for you, and maybe you can wait and in a couple of months come on down. He says, no, we want to do it right now. And this family, they own a company called Imagine Unique Remodels. And the reason why they're so hungry, the reason why they want this information is because when they started the company, it was struggling at first, and now it has taken off, and they have so many happy customers that their company is growing faster than what they expected. So they said, the minimum we can do is invest in our brain, like you said. The more tools we have, the better chances we have to grow with the company. And I'm sure they're taking great tools. They're also going to be taking a class that we have in our company called LEA, Líderes Exitosos en Acción. They're going to be taking it, and they already signed up for Mastermind, which is a whole year. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know what actions we're going to have to take, what modifications we're going to have to do. But this family, man, this family impresses me. If we had more families like Antolin, like Nancy, Johan, Aileen, and the little baby, we have more families like that. They're a young family. Johan is only 18. I think Aileen is 13, and the little baby is only 10 months. They're a young family. If they continue to invest in themselves, in personal growth, if they continue to invest in books, if they continue to invest in programs that are going to help them succeed and grow, this family is going to do fantastic, phenomenal. I wish them well. Now, to wrap it up, let me tell you a story. My wife and I, when we married, we were 24 years old. And I had already taken the seminar PSI. And I thought, if I know it, I guess I can just tell her about it and she can learn from it by me saying it. But this experience is, you don't just talk about it, you live them. It's an experience. And we had struggles. We came to a point where I said, I'm not going to tell you exactly what I told her because it's not a cool idea to tell anybody that. But I told her, basically I told her, you have to take the program in order for us to be on the same frequency, we're going to visualize the same future together, not me or not you, but together. And she said, well, I'm going to take your class. She said it in a different way, but she says, I'm going to take your class. And she did. And at the end, on Sunday, when it was all over, she hugged me and she said, thank you for pushing me to take this class. And the point I want to make is that when families are united in one idea, when they're working as a family, they make things happen. So I'm going to wrap it up by saying thank you to the company High Body for contributing to families, for contributing to their members, their family members, in a way that I don't see, maybe I don't know, but I haven't seen many companies have a true interest in their members to learn information that's going to benefit them. I even asked Sergio, I said, Sergio, you're giving them all this information. Why did they choose to leave? They said, well, at least they take something good. And it just touched my heart. I go, wow, true interest. So if these people that get to hear information like the one I deliver come to High Body and they choose not to be part of High Body, it was impressive how the owner said at least they take some tools that are going to help them out in their personal life and family life. And I said, man, companies like this we need. So thank you, High Body, for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Antolin, Nancy, Johan, Nailin, and the baby. Thank you to those families that are watching this program, our program, because we're like a family too. And our commitment is to bring information that's going to benefit our families. It's going to benefit the person watching and the families. We make stronger families, stronger communities. We're going to have a better planet. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Quiniguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Thank you for watching our channel, and congratulations for making it here, where we give information that benefits the individual that's watching and their loved ones. I invite you to subscribe and be part of our channel, set the notifications, and watch the new videos. Thank you and welcome.